I go to take the trash out of our house and I find this laid out in front of our door. And if you know about this knife, this is not a working knife. I didn't know, so I called because we have lawn care, and I texted them to say like, hey, did you guys leave this by chance on our lawn? And they text back and they're like, nope, that is not ours. And I'm instantly like, what the fuck? I'm like, do we gotta go through cams? Like, what do we gotta do? We need to know who the fuck left this here. And right as I'm about to go through all the steps, Rosie and Waj both like come out of the house. I show it to him because I'm instantly like, what the fuck is this? And Waj conveniently, let me tell you, chat, how crazy life really is when it comes to little steps. The other day, remember I told you guys before I went live that we went for a walk as a household. So Waj happened to walk with us. And when he did, where he walked, he like saw a knife in the road, and it was this knife. And he saw it, but it was near construction workers. So Waj assumed that it was theirs and they dropped it, and he didn't say anything. Now it works out that it just so happened we went for a walk. It just so happened he saw this knife, because then when I had it in my hand this morning, he was able to discern that it was left out on the road. And what we think is a neighbor saw it, thought it was ours, and then put it on our doorstep, which I still said is crazy to do. Because if you think about it realistically, even if I found a knife on the road, why would you put it on someone's doorstep and then not put a note on it being like, hey, I found this in the road, is this yours? Who just leaves a fucking like self-defense knife on somebody's doorstep? Like, what the fuck is that shit, dude? We got it figured out, but I had like a real scare this morning. I feel like this, like one of these knives, this feels like a self-defense knife. Does it not? This is like an offensive knife, to be honest with you. That's what it looks like. I was not a fan. I was like, okay. But it ended up working out. Luckily, you know, it worked out that it was actually a neighbor, I think, that dropped it, or the construction guys, and Watch happened to see it. So we're all good, and we didn't have to go through the investigative process of like figuring it out. You know, they're about to be full-on detectives in this house. I was not, you know, I'm not risking Sniper Wolf showing up for nothing. Okay, that is not it.